Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. I am very happy to see you from wherever you're watching me from. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing with other teachers. I've been getting some feedback. Thank you for following me, and thank you for hitting the notification button. Thank you for being my fan and supporting all I do. I really appreciate you. So far, I'm still having a lot of people subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're yet to do so, please, it's just a click away from you. Please kindly subscribe, kindly like my videos, follow me, share with other teachers so that they can benefit from what I'm doing. And if you're a parent, your child's teacher, your child's school can also benefit from this. Please also subscribe. Even as a parent, you can get some ideas from here to help your child at home, and then also hit on the notification button so that you'll be the first to be notified when I drop my next video. Please don't forget that I also offer other educational services like training of teachers, like school planting, like recommending resources, like updating your skill, and much more. So if you want me to give you these services, or if you need these services, please don't hesitate to chat me up on the number 08117442244. I take the number again. If you need other educational services, please chat me up via WhatsApp on the number 08117442244, so I can always respond to you via WhatsApp on that number. So here am I again on the series resumption preparation for teachers. Like I said before, the list is endless. So I just keep adding things to other videos that I've done because I know it will be beneficial for you as a teacher. On behalf of all the teachers um, in the world, and on behalf of the parents, I want to appreciate you for being a teacher, for all the good job you have been doing just to ensure that the children turn out well. Thank you so much. So before I go into what I would be bringing to the table today, which is class preparing as a classroom teacher, we have not done that. All we have been doing is how do you prepare as a teacher? How do you prepare as a teacher? You know that being a classroom teacher, it's a different thing entirely. It's another job description on its own, and that is what I would be looking into today, dropping some tips and all of that, and giving you certain kind of awareness as a classroom teacher. For those of you that might just be first time class teachers, you would be benefiting from this, and those of you that have been class teachers for a while, you might be adding certain kind of skills or certain kind of information to what you already know, or you might get certain kind of encouragement from what I would be doing. So before I go in, once again, I have done series of videos. If you need to be able to follow up with what I'm doing right now, you need to please go back, watch my other videos, and then quickly come back to this one. That way you're able to follow up with everything I'm doing, and it will be of great benefit for you, so that you don't miss out on any information, or you will not just be a bit wavering, not too sure if you're seeing my video for the first time. I have done series of videos on introduction to resumption, preparing with your lesson plan, preparing with your scheme of work, preparing for classroom management, the different kind of parents you find in your classroom, setting of goals, and then managing learners in your classroom, classroom experiences, resumption drama and how to manage it, and a whole lot of that. So I've also done a bit of series of things on the real classroom experiences, and I've dropped tips on how you can manage that. So today, basically, I want to deal with being a classroom teacher. You know that in some schools, some people are made class teachers, some people are subject teachers. If you're subject teachers, wow, kudos to you. But if you're a class teacher, you know that that is a whole lot of work. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm doing this video for someone as special as you. You know, being a class teacher is like being a parent in the house. If you're a man, it's like being a father in the house. If you're a woman, it's like being a mother in the house. So being a class teacher, it's a whole lot of work and it comes with a whole lot of responsibility. So for all classroom teachers, I say kudos to you. You're doing a great job. Your school may not recognize what you're doing, but I know that you are doing a great job, because without you, the children can't be together. So there's no way you can have children put in one classroom without a homeroom teacher or a class teacher. Now, so who is a class teacher? A class teacher is that teacher that is saddled with the task of meeting the needs of the learners on daily basis, from the beginning of the academic session to the end of the academic session. The class teacher is that teacher that takes responsibility for what is his or her fault, and for what is not his or her fault, for what is the school's fault, for what is other teachers' fault, for what is the colleagues' fault, and all of that. So it's a whole lot of work, and you need to be mentally ready for it, emotionally ready for it, and physically ready for it. Remember what I said again: for you to be a class teacher, you need to be mentally ready, emotionally ready, physically ready, and otherwise. So you need to think on the spot for you to be a class teacher. So having said that, these are some of the responsibilities of a class teacher. Your learners are your responsibility. So whatever happens to your learners, you are the first point of contact. Your parents are your responsibilities, somehow extended responsibilities, because they keep calling you, they keep asking you questions. Questions they should even ask the management, they won't. They always ask who? They always ask the class teachers. So they believe that you have all the answers. So as a class teacher, you are that teacher with all the answers concerning their children, concerning the pupils in your class. So you're blamed for the pupils' irresponsibility. You're also blamed for your own responsibility. So you just take the blame for everything. And then as a class teacher, you're also in charge of learning transition. So for some schools, yes, the children learn all through in the classroom, but for some schools, the children need to go to places like the labs, special learning centers. As a class teacher, you are the one responsible for that learning transition in the classroom. You're also responsible for the pupils' learning needs. So you see, it's a whole lot of challenges. It's a whole lot of responsibility. I mean, you're also responsible for giving out information, getting feedback. As a class teacher, you're responsible for that. So any information that the parents need to have, most times the class teacher is saddled with that responsibility, because sometimes the information differs. It varies from class to class, from level to level. So the school management cannot send that information for each of the levels. So they depend on the class teacher to be able to lead that progression, or take that responsibility of getting the information across to the parents. And if it's where feedback is needed, the class teacher still gets the feedback and pass it on to the school. Now, it is also the responsibility of the class teacher to bridge the gap between the learners, the pupils in her classroom, and other subject teachers. So, for example, as a class teacher, if it's in schools where you have other teachers come in to teach, maybe they come in to teach other subjects like languages, like maybe sciences, like arts. Now, it is the responsibility of the class teacher to do what? To bridge the gap between the learners in her classroom and those other what? And those other teachers. It is also the responsibility of the class teacher to bridge the gap between school and what? And home. So everything that happens in school, everything that happens at home, it's the class teacher that is connecting these two. Now, the management don't even go into all of this except you escalate it. So you see, you have what? A whole lot of responsibilities. Now, the daily routine in the classroom is the responsibility of the teachers. What are the daily routine? The children are going to eat. Is the responsibility of the class teacher to ensure that that happens. The children are going to use the restroom. Is the responsibility of the class teacher to ensure that happens. The children are going out for break. Is the responsibility of the class teacher to ensure that that happens. The child is sick. A child is sick. Is the responsibility of the class teacher to ensure that the child is well taken care of. The child is have the child engages in any form of accident during the school hours. It is the responsibility of the class teacher to ensure that the child is well taken care of. And then the child needs to take books home. Oh, the class teacher needs to come in there. The child needs to bring back the school, submit homework. The class teacher is involved in all of this. So the children are bullying themselves, engaging in a fight, engaging in classroom clash, engaging with fight with friends or being friends. The class teacher is involved. Now, in this generation where even birthday celebration is part of what is done in school, what happens? The class teacher is involved in all of this. So you see, being a class teacher, it's a whole lot. If it's in schools where they do presentations, the class teacher is still the one in charge of this. So you see, you have a whole lot on your plate. Now let's talk about missing items. So when the children misplace their items, they forget items, the class teacher is what is in charge of this. Giving parents daily feedback on what happened to the child, the class teacher is what is in charge of this. The behavior of the child at the end of the day is the responsibility of what? Of the class teacher. And then at the end of the day, when the school wants to generate what? End of term report, you see, the class teacher is in the middle of all of this. So you see, as a class teacher, you have a whole lot of responsibility. Doing all of this can be so tasking. And after, in the midst of all of this, you might be surprised that this class teacher is also still teaching one or two subjects. So the load is actually what? Is actually huge. Wow. I clap for you as a class teacher because you are really doing a lot. The parents might not recognize it, the management may not recognize it, but I, as a person, know that you're doing a whole lot. So if you are a class teacher in your school, I give you thumbs up and I put my hands together clapping for you for a job well done. So I don't want this video to be so long. I will pause it here, but in my next video I'm going to tell you how to manage all this activity, how to transit from one to the other, so that you don't have what? You don't have a headache, you don't have hitch, you're not seen as someone that is irresponsible, you're not frustrated, because sometimes honestly it can be overwhelming for you as a class teacher. That's why I'm giving you kudos. So in my next video, please watch out. I'm going to help you, I'm going to give you tips on how to be able to navigate through all of this and still end your day well. So once again, thank you for those of you that have subscribed to my video, for those of you that are sharing. I really appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me. But if you're yet to do so, I encourage you, please like my video, please follow me, please also share with other teachers so that they can benefit from what I am doing. Don't also forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. It's just a click away and then you're just done with it. And then also do what? Hit on the notification button so that you'll be the first to be notified when I drop a new video. If you have questions, please chat me up on the number 081 I'll take the number again, 081 You can also leave a comment for me and all of that. I would certainly respond if you have questions or anything you want to draw my attention to. Thank you once again for being part of my little classroom. I love you so much, and the most amazing kind of job is being a teacher, because you see a life transform from knowing nothing, from nowhere, and then becoming that great and amazing child. Teachers, you do a great job, and I'm here to support you. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.